In this vlog, I provide a list of things that I've found to be really very helpful in stopping a cold right in its tracks and are helping to get rid of a cold fast. That being said, I've also found that maintaining a healthful regimen goes a long way to avoid catching a cold altogether. Please see my video on detoxing for beginners. I'll attach a link right here. Number 1, get plenty of sleep, not rest. Sleep. That means no TV, social media, or even reading unless being used as a means to get to sleep. The body heals itself most efficiently while we sleep. Also, please note that studies show that we get the most restful sleep while sleeping on white sheets and pillowcases. I call this the sleeping on a cloud effect. 2. Prefer alkaline foods and drink over acid foods and drinks. You can find many lists of acid and alkaline foods online. So for example, it's best to prefer pure alkaline water and herbal teas over caffeinated drinks. Prefer fresh fruits and vegetables over processed foods, especially sugary foods. Prefer soups and broths over yogurt and ice cream, and almonds over cashews and most nuts. And finally, prefer seed milks over dairy. Number 3, take warm baths and or showers once or twice a day. This helps to release the mucus, and it goes a long way to help clear up and avoid a stuffy nose. It also helps you to sleep at night if you shower at night, and or pep you up in the morning if you shower in the morning. Number 4, I'm sure many of you have heard before, is to wash your hands, especially right after blowing your nose. But I encourage you to make it a regular practice when you first get home, and never touch your face or allow someone else to touch your face without having washed their hands prior to doing so. This will also help to avoid an acne breakout. Number 5, wash your toothbrush prior to each use. Now this practice will go a long way to limit the chances of reinfecting yourself with the cold virus and thereby prolonging the cold. You may also consider getting a new toothbrush when you're over that cold. Please note that this practice is only really necessary while you're sick. Use warm soapy water and be sure to thoroughly wash your hands prior to washing your toothbrush. Number 6, I like to call power foods. I usually incorporate any or all of these items in my regimen when nursing a cold. So that's apple cider vinegar, lemon and honey. I have a link for a tea that I'll leave here. Fresh ginger, fresh garlic, cayenne pepper, and oregano oil. Number 7, I mentioned in my Detoxing for Beginners video, but I'll mention it again here because I think it's important, is to avoid cigarette smoke and secondhand smoke, as the 2,000 plus chemicals that the tobacco in most cigarettes is laced with weakens the immune system and will keep you sick longer. Number 8, honorable mentions: colloidal silver and using true silverware. Did you know that during the times of the plague, the commoners who used wooden spoons and forks got sick more often than did the wealthy elite who used true silverware? 3% food-grade hydrogen peroxide air wash. This is usually best used prior to getting the cold when you feel it coming on. And basically what it is that you put a capful in each ear and lie on the opposite side for 15 to 20 minutes, and it helps to get rid of the virus through your air canal. Also, in order to avoid reinfecting myself with the virus, I, especially when I'm sick, never wear the same clothes twice. And finally, avoid constipation, as when we're backed up, our body is holding on to toxins that will slow down the healing process.